Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. But the big question is, how should we learn? Is it better through online learning or the traditional face-to-face inside the classroom is most effective way? Today, let's all find out. Good day everyone. Today I will be comparing two different ways of learning. Online learning versus face-to-face classes. We will look at their differences, advantages, and disadvantages to find out which one worked best for students like us. So, let's see. First, let's define what they are. Online learning is a modern way of studying using gadgets, internet, and applications like Zoom or Google Meet. On the other hand, face-to-face is a traditional method where we physically go to school and see our teacher and interact with our classmate personally. When it comes to flexibility, online learning is very convenient because you can study anywhere and anytime. It saves a lot of time and effort from traveling. However, face to face is a fixed schedule in a place which helps create a good daily routine and a discipline. In terms of interaction, face to face is definitely better. You can talk, laugh, and bond with your friends personally. You can express your feelings easily. In online classes, social interaction is limited, only through chats and video calls, so it feels a bit different. Online learning gives you the comfort of your own home. You can sit or lie down while listening. But the problem is, there are many distractions at home. In school, the environment is very peaceful, especially it is for learning and you can focus easily. Online learning, you really need a good gadget and a strong internet connection. If the connection is slow, it is very hard to understand the lesson. Face to face, you don't need internet at all. You need just a books, notebook, money wise. Online learning is cheaper because you don't have to spend money on transportation and food allowance every day, but you still need to pay for the internet load. In face to face classes, expenses are higher because of travel, projects, and daily food. Online learning requires a very high self-discipline because there is no teacher watching you at all. You need to manage your time in school. Teachers always there to guide, monitor, and remind you for your task directly. Studying at home is safer because you need to be protected or you are protected from viruses, pollution, and accident, but too much screen time can damage eyes. In face to face, you are more physically active, but there is always a risk of getting sick and tired from commuting. Online classes, you can learn at your own speed. You can replay recordings if you didn't understand. But in face to face, the lessons move fast and you have to keep it up of the whole class. Otherwise, you might get left behind. Getting answers and feedback is much better in face to face. You can raise your hand and ask questions immediately. In online classes, sometimes the response is delayed or done through chat or it takes time to clarify things. For practical subjects like science, arts, especially in sports, face to face is way better because you can do actual experiments and activities. In online learning, it is the most just the discussions, reading, or looking at the picture. Online learning helps us become a good at technology and digital skills, which is very useful today. But face-to-face classes help us improve communication skills, confidence, and how to deal with socialize with different people. Online learning helps you become good at technology and digital skills, which is very useful today. But face-to-face classes helps you improve your communication skills, confidence, and how to deal and socialize with different people personally. At home, there are so many distractions like televisions, games, social media, or household chores. It is easy to get sleepy or lazy, but inside the classroom, there is a fewer distractions, so your mind is focused only on studying. Online learning is very accessible, especially for those who live far away. Even you are at the province, you can still study, but face to face, you really need to travel and go to school building every single day. Good thing about online classes, if you have more time to sleep, rest, because both set have teacher support, but they are done differently. Online, you can message or email your teacher anytime. In school, you can easily approach them, talk personally, and ask for deeper guidance and explanation. Summarizing everything, online learning is best for flexibility, lower cost, and safety, while face to face is superior when it comes to social skills, focus, and learning effective, and also experience. Both have their own strong points. Therefore, there is really no perfect setup. Both methods have disadvantages and advantages. The best way of learning depends on the personal needs, situation, or resources of what type of learning you wanted.